Star Wars 7x7 episode 2395. It's only going to take you just a couple of moments to watch the items that I'm going to be featuring in the What to Watch Now segment today, but it's really not so much about those things as it is about what they represent, and I will explain right here. Punch it. Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod, and this is Star Wars 7x7, your daily dose of Star Wars joy. And thank you so much for joining me for it. So, the What to Watch Now segment is going to feature today the High Republic character shorts. There are only 2 of them so far, with the promise of more. What the deal is with it is that there's an animation studio called Eastham Studios, or Eastham Studios, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And they're essentially trying to help us get to know the various Jedi characters, at least Jedi so far, from the High Republic with these little one-ish minute videos introducing the characters and their involvement in the first stories of the High Republic. So the first 2 that came out were with Vernestra Rwoh, who is the lead character of Justina Ireland's A Test of Courage, and Avar Kris, who is one of the lead Jedi in Charles Soule's Light of the Jedi. She's actually the one who is featured most prominently on the cover of Light of the Jedi, and even though she is not front and center for the entirety of the novel, she is certainly the linchpin to the success of saving the Hetzal system at the beginning during the Great Disaster, and so she is the hero of Hetzal for the way that she is able to link the minds of all the Jedi to help avert a disaster that would have wiped out the entire planetary system. So yes, the Great Disaster could actually have been an even greater disaster, and, enough said about that. Anyway, so 2 videos so far, but with the promise of more to come, and this Eastham Studios, I think, may actually, just based on the animation style, may have been involved in animation for Star Wars Squadrons. There was a video promo that included a propaganda video for the rebellion where they talk about how they defeated the Death Star, and now they're recruiting for people to fight against the Empire, and it's being narrated by Princess Leia with all this cool animation stuff happening. And the opening animation for both of the character videos starts off with just general discussion about the excitement of the era of the High Republic, and it does seem like the animation is a bit similar. Unfortunately, the reactions to the videos are not very good on YouTube. The thumbs up and thumbs down situations are only like in the 70s and the 50s for the 2 videos. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But I think ultimately what I like and appreciate about these videos is the fact that Star Wars, Lucasfilm, is really going out of their way to do whatever they can to make the High Republic more accessible to more people. They're really trying to think about how they can introduce these new characters and this new era to as many people as possible to generate interest. And the thing of it is that, when it comes to Star Wars and Star Wars storytelling, there's sort of a hierarchy of popularity, right? Movies are more popular than TV shows, which are more popular than animation, which are more popular than books, which is more popular than comics, in terms of the audience, in terms of the number of people who are actually reading and consuming and watching these things. And now that the Skywalker saga is complete, something has to fill the storytelling void, and it seems like just even watching the Disney Insider episode that talked about the High Republic and showed off the writers, just before the press event, and getting to see, all the concept art that was being developed, and the fact that Michael Siglain, who is the creative director for Lucasfilm Publishing, that he's been thinking about this since as early as 2014 about doing something as big and enormous in scope as this. I mean, this is a really big deal for Lucasfilm, and so it's kind of amazing to even just stand back and see the effort to which they are going to make it a success. And heck, Light of the Jedi was a #1 bestseller right out of the gate, so good for them. I guess they're off to a roaring start, which is awesome. So that's what I'm going to suggest you check out and keep an eye on, because there's going to be more to come. And if you want to keep some of the characters straight, it's not a bad introduction to them. So there you go. That's our What to Watch Now segment, which is also a little forward looking. And that's going to do it for this episode of the show. It just remains for me to say thank you so much for joining me for it, as always. And may the Force be with you, wherever in the world you may be.
7x7 is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox, and is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited, or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2021 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.